Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. So what are you niggas waiting for, man? Subscribe before the fucking interview start. You niggas is bugging out, man. Angry fan movement.
Yo, we a motherfucking Born on the line. Born, what's goody?
Yo, what's shaking, everybody? You know what I'm saying? YTG up. Shout out to Angry Fan. What up, y'all?
Yo, what's up, Born? Yo, my nigga, we hearing some good things about you, my nigga.
Yeah, man. You know, just putting in work, you know, keeping the consistency going. That's what it's all about.
Okay, nigga. First, you and Bricks, you left Earth there. I'm hearing you. I heard you and Xcel put on the classic. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, man. You know, shout out to Xcel. You know what I mean? He came out there, did work. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had some shit for me. You know what I'm saying? I definitely came out there with my bars, and it was crazy because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know how the battle was gonna go just off the strength that, you know what I'm saying, I had lost my voice the previous day, and I couldn't get it back to full strength. You know what I mean? But I still went up there and wilded out. Like they was fucking when niggas came up to me like, yo, your voice was missing. I didn't even believe that. You know what I mean? So that, you know what I'm saying, you could still hear my shit still still getting stronger and shit. You know what I mean?
What you had a cold?
Nah, just with me practicing bars, you know what I'm saying? Right. I said, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a strong voice like that from the get-go. I lose my voice in battles a lot. You know what I mean? If you listen to me and Bricks, you know what I'm saying, my voice was kind of weak in that battle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I lose my voice when I'm just trying to scream on niggas. I just really can't do that. You know what I mean? I still be trying to do it anyway. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, boy, you know what? It looks like you've kind of revamped yourself. Because at one point, niggas, because, you know, you already know the history and shit, niggas was like, oh, Born, like, niggas is not saying that no more. How you feel about that? Like, you're finally, I think you're actually getting appreciation now.
Yo, it's crazy. I'm going to keep it funky with you. They fucking my slogan up, man. I'm going to have to come up with some new shit now, because, you know, the hate is real was the slogan. Niggas don't really be hating no more like that, like they used to, man. So it's just like, damn. You know what I mean? But all jokes aside, though, I love it. Honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? It's dope. I'm glad people starting to notice. The only thing that disappoints me is people that say shit like, oh, you know, now all of a sudden everybody like Born. No, I wish it was all of a sudden. Nigga, I really had to work for niggas to start fucking with me. Like, you know what I mean? It took me at least 2 years to get niggas to fuck with me. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I agree with that. I'm gonna be real sure. At first, me too, I was like, Born, that nigga troll all the time. But now it's like, nah. Ever since, I don't want to say ever since Tom Montana, because that might be a slap in the face, because you might have had a battle that was crazier than that. But ever since that Tone battle, I swear to God,
I'm talking about Super Writer?
I said Tone Montana, my fault. I meant Super Writer. Like, ever since that battle, my nigga, it's just like, the whole Gotham City, my nigga, come on,
the
brother.
man chin came in this man's chin. Yo, son, that shit was bananas, son.
The mansion, man, bruh, you're Born. I don't think you realize how crazy them bars was when you battled.
It's so crazy because people always showing me how, and I'm like, damn, I done said so many wild bars, and people to this day, that every time I see somebody, you know, they always show love for all my battles, but they be like, yo, I'm telling you, that fucking revamp day was great. They always bring up that Batman shit. Like, that shit is like a classic fucking bar for me.
Yo, like, my nigga, you fucked us up with that shit. I'm just like, yo, look at this nigga, B. And then the whole, I'm like, yo, this nigga's leaving Earth right now, B. He's leaving Earth right now, period.
To go to show you how dope that performance was, nobody talks about your stumble in the third. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that talk about the countdown shit, like the 10 through 1. Like, yo, son, that was a dope performance. Salute.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy about that stumble, that verse? That was the verse I remembered the best out of all my verses. As a matter of fact, the second round was the round I had just finished writing. You know what I mean? So it was crazy that I choked on the third when I knew that verse the best out of all 3 rounds. But basically, you know what I'm saying, the whole choking situation and all that, the reason why I really have no problem with that is because of preparation, man. I finally, like, niggas was telling me. Matter of fact, as much as I know me and Chilla be talking shit. I'll be going back and forth with Chilla. I gotta say, like, you know what I'm saying, back in the days when me and Chilla used to go at it, and I used to be like, man, I used to think I was choking just because I was just bugging. You know what I mean? And this nigga was like, it's preparation, you know. I'm like, it's not preparation, nigga, blah, blah, you know. And then, but, yo, I gotta give it to that nigga was right, man. It's really about preparation, B. Like, I finished my rounds earlier and practiced some shit. You know, I'll give myself enough time, these 3 weeks, to practice my bars. By the time the battle come, that shit is, I know that shit like the back of my hand.
Are there certain bars you write, like the Batman shit, the pedaling backwards, that you go, oh shit, they're gonna go bananas for? Or is it just sometimes you be like, oh, they might, or like, how do you know? Like, do you know as you writing it?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Like certain bars, but I will say this: the Batman shit, I knew they was gonna fuck with that shit. You know, I just had a feeling they was gonna fuck.
My nigga, pause. That was hard, my nigga. Pause. That was hard, my nigga. And you know what it is? The way you did it on some nonchalant shit. It kind of sounded like I know you wrote and you memorized the shit, so you knew it was gonna hit. But it's like, you gotta understand how we felt from that shit. It was like, yo, my nigga, I watched that battle to this day. I probably gave you like 300 views already of that battle alone. It's just you're winding your parts. Like, this nigga is wigging right now. Not even gashing that shit. Like, I be showing everybody that this nigga is wilding right now. That whole cave in, come on, bro. Cave in,
that's love.
Like Bruce, like what?
What about when he said I lit a billionaire? Oh my God.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, when I came up with the idea of revamping and shit, and shout outs to Bonnie, you know what I'm saying? Bonnie was the first one to actually use the idea, because she had, we was chatting and shit, and she had a bunch of punchlines that she came up with. They were basically the same punches, but she didn't know which one she wanted to use. And I was like, well, I got this idea I'm coming up with where I'm going to just try to use all three of them. Like, if I come up with 3 punches, and I'm going to try to use all 3 of them and just make it like some dope shit. And she did it, and it worked. I was like, oh, that shit, they fuck with that. So I'm about to really be on that. You know what I mean? So when I came up with the idea for it, that Batman shit just was so perfect, because I was able to come up with 3 crazy punches for it. Like, you know what I mean? The first punch is underrated, because people don't even know, like, when I said the costume shit, that I meant costume, but costume. Like, a lot of people don't even catch that part of that bar. Like, you know what I mean? That bar was underrated, but that shit was fire. When I came up with that shit, I was like, I know they're gonna fuck with this shit. I know they're gonna fuck with this shit.
What's the last crazy bar you felt you wrote that you like, oh fuck, they didn't catch it, and you were just disappointed, like, oh man, that one was a waste?
Actually, I had one of them in the Xcel battle recently. I thought it was it was so crazy. That ball was so crazy to me, and the crowd. Now maybe they just didn't watch the show, but I had like some ball about Flavor something. I was like something about we get if we don't, what the fuck I said.
Yeah, spit the ball, my nigga. Give me a little preview.
What the hell did I say, man? How did I start? What was the setup bar to it? Shit getting. Oh, I know. I said like days low, something about day. I said so she let the best man. I said so you got to let the best man speak when I raise toast. So I'm gonna start bagging on a clock like Flavor Flav. Yo, they was so quiet, and I was like, are you serious? That ball is wild. Like, they was super quiet on that shit. I was like, damn, they hurt my feelings with that ball.
But you know, when I wrote it on YouTube,
huh? You know, on camera it's gonna be crazy. You know what it is? Probably people just never seen a Flavor Flav roast. Like, you know what I mean? They probably just never seen it. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When I thought of it, I'm like,
watch Comedy Central. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and so when I thought of it, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna lose their mind. Like, this is groundbreaking. And then I spit it, and the crowd was so quiet, and I was just sitting there like, nah, y'all don't fuck with that? All right.
Hey, move on. 2 questions. Number 1, do you write for the crowd or do you write for YouTube? That's number 1. And number 2, let me ask you a question. Like, I was actually inboxing Steams this shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you are so bar heavy. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got some niggas like, you got Tops, you got Rex, you got niggas who they got the persona and shit, but the bars ain't like crazy like how yours in a whole nother level. Do you think that plays a part in choking, that you have so many crazy wild bars, it's hard to keep up?
I think I had two. Well, let me go back to the first question. Because that was the second question, right?
Yeah. The first question is, do you write for the YouTube, or do you write for the actual crowd?
All right. The first question, I finally found a way. I finally found a balance. You know what I mean? When I first came out, I used to just write bars that I like. You know what I mean? I didn't think about the crowd. And I'm going to keep it funky. The battle with Calico really taught me that the crowd really, you know what I'm saying, they can really play a part. Like, you writing bars, like, in the hood, you know, niggas didn't go crazy and screaming and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Grind Time did teach me to start, like, tailoring bars more to the crowd. But when I went back to URL, I'm thinking, like, I could get back on my shit, like, back on the corner shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say probably around, what battle was it? I'm going to say the Super Writer battle really was the battle that I really started, you know, figuring out how to put them. Matter of fact, the Cocky battle. I'm going to say the Cocky battle. I really started figuring out how to spit more shit that the crowd fuck with, but still, you know, what I'll do is now if I think of some bars that I know the crowd ain't going to get, I'll just surround them with bars that the crowd will get and just keep stacking them on top of each other. You know what I mean? So that's why if I be telling people, if they say I won in the building, then most likely I'm going to win in the camp too, because, you know, I mix them both. Like, I'll give the crowd crazy bars that they fuck with right there in the building, and you still watch my shit on footage and be like, damn, I didn't even know he said that. You know what I mean? So I just recently figured that out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm perfecting it more and more. You know what I mean? I remember there was time back in the days I never used to get no crowd reaction. Now, if I don't get crowd reaction, then I must have really been fucking up. You know what I mean? Because I be having the crowd going crazy now. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, how hard is it to actually get that crowd reaction? But not the reaction. How hard is it when you go into different leagues? Like, you battle on URL, you battle Grind Time, now you done went over to Guerrilla Warfare. I mean, you battled Guerrilla Warfare before, you battled on Black Ice Cartel. So you're battling on all these different stages. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got King of the Dot, that's a complete different stage. You feel me? Like how do you, when you're going around? Or do you just, like, they like battle rap, so it is what it is?
I have a formula, and I've been telling a couple of my dudes how to use the formula and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not what I learned about going out of town is and battling home. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I remember back when we was all coming up and all that, and they used to talk shit about niggas because niggas never left their city. So I was hyped to finally get my first battle out of town. You know, my first battle ever out of town was against Hazy when I battled him. Matter of fact, I did do a battle in Connecticut years ago, but I don't even count that battle. Shit never came out. It was terrible. But my first real battle was Hazy out of town, and I learned something. I learned that, you know, because I'm a student of the game. Like, I watch everything. I watch what niggas fuck up at. I watch everything, and I noticed that when niggas try to go out of town and do different stuff and do stuff that they normally would do at home, it's most time it never works. You know what I mean? When you go out of town, especially when you battling a battler from that city, you know what I mean? They're already on this nigga's side, so you have to get them quick and get them involved. And I always say get them niggas punches. They always when you out of town and you punching, they always gonna fuck with it. You know what I mean? But whatever you do, just get to whatever you do faster than what you would do if you was home. When you at home, you can experiment and, you know, do long ass setups about how you got in touch with No Mercy, and you can do all that shit. You know what I mean? You can do that. The crowd gonna fuck with you because you home. But when you out of town, the crowd not there to fuck with you. They there to fuck with the nigga that's battling. So you gotta get the crowd involved quick. You know what I mean? Get them on your side quick. And I learned that, and you know what I'm saying? I love battling out of town. I love it. You know what I mean? It's the most fun. I have more fun battling out of town than I do. Matter of fact, I haven't battled in New York City since Kaboom.
Wow.
Honestly, that's the last time I battled in New York City. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, you know, I've been in Baltimore.
Like, yeah, you're not allotted that leeway when you're on the road. You got to get right to it. Like, you got to prove to us why we should pick you over the hometown favorite. Like, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's true. And that goes for whatever you do. If you're a funny nigga, get to the jokes. Don't waste time doing extra shit. Don't try to do nothing different. If you're not a punchline rapper, don't sit there trying to do punchlines, because that's not what you do. Do what you do best and get to the point as quick as possible. Get the crowd on your side. You know what I mean? Because the crowd is not there to fuck with you. You know what I mean? That's just that's how it works. But you know, I punch. Everybody know me. I got bars. That's what I do. So when I go out of town, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna punch a nigga head off. I mean, I'm not wasting time doing no extra shit. I'm giving you them punches and we moving on. Now, if I'm at home, you know what I'm saying, if I'm battling the Bronx or something, I might fuck around and do a little scheme about how you ain't from the hood. Yeah, I could do that. I'm home. The crowd gonna fuck with me. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying. But you know, that's what I learned. A perfect example. My nigga Gwitty. Shout out to Gwitty, his paper. He mad cool. I know we be talking shit online and shit, but I actually fuck with the nigga. He a cool nigga and shit. He went out there, and mind you, now he had some dope material, but the material he had was shit that would have worked if he was home. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But out there, they wasn't really trying to rock with the wordplay. But when he went to the third round and he was giving them straight punches, they was fucking with him. You know what I mean? And so I told him, got him staff, said from now on, when you out of town, give them niggas just give them punchlines and get to it fast. Do the wordplay shit and the word breaking. Don't even do that shit, man, because they're not trying to hear that, especially when they man is going off. You know what I mean? So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, good looks. I'm like, yo, I'm you know what I'm saying? You wanna get to the point fast when you out of town. If he was in, now mind you, if he was in We Go Hard, spitting that same shit, he would have had the crowd going crazy because that's what they listen for. They know that's what he do and that's his people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? But
that was essentially a rookie mistake. Like, you learned something from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gave him the jewel. So, I mean, it's a learning process. I think as battle rappers, though, y'all need to, you know, stumble here and there. It makes y'all better writers, better performers, though.
You never lie, son. I wouldn't be where I was at if I didn't go through what I went through. Real talk. If I would have came out the gate like where everybody loved me and all that, I would have been falling off just like the rest of these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it funky.
That makes a lot of sense.
You know what I mean? The fact that the people hated me, the fact that nobody fucked with me, it kept me hungry. It made me want to revamp my style and come back with a new sound, new look, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Just so I could get the crowd to understand that I do this. You know what I mean? That's why the niggas.
I see how you moving on Facebook, my nigga. You can't just say we hate you for no reason, nigga. You be talking crazy sometimes, nigga. Eat my dick shit. Come on now, nigga. You be wilding sometimes, nigga.
Hey, I don't say that, man. Not no more. I'll keep it funky with you. I went out when I in the beginning.
One time I said, come on,
especially during the dark times. I call those the dark ages, the newborn dark ages.
Like they were
during the newborn dark ages. I remember them days, man. I got crazy with everybody. I didn't give a fuck, man. Fuck y'all, man. I hate y'all just as much as y'all hate me. But now I'm gonna keep it funky. Like you have to really be going extra hard to get me to that point. Now I don't care, and plus I don't get hated on as much. So I don't even need to get crazy like that no more. You know what I'm saying? But I've changed them.
No, my fault. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
No, I was saying I changed. I remember when I was man, it was getting crazy. I was to the point where I was about to fight fans, meet niggas on the block. You know what I mean? It was like that. I didn't care. Like
I remember, nigga. I used to be there. Like, this nigga is wilding right now. Come on, bro.
but I will say, you know what I'm saying?
You made a comment one time. You said something like, eat my dick. I'm like, yo, my nigga, you are wilding. Like, all right.
No, I never. This is what I never say eat my dick. I always say eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? I never invite you to my shit. That's gay. Why would I tell you to? That's fruity, man. That would be fruity if I told you to eat my dick. That's gay. I'll just tell you to go eat a dick. You know what I mean?
But you learn as a man, you can't react to everything, especially on the internet. I think most just niggas from the hood go through that when they first start fucking with social media. Like, your first response is to respond how you respond in real life. I know maybe the first year or two I used the internet, I might have threatened to punch 8,000 niggas in their face. And then I was like, what the fuck? It's words on the screen. You can't let that shit bother you.
Yo, that's crazy. Nah, but it's just facts, like, you know what I'm saying? But once I calmed down, you know what I'm saying? That's back when Angry Fan was still Caps, you know what I mean, with the big letter Haggard, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? I remember Chris and Bias, everybody was like, yo, You got to chill. And then I remember I left the group, came back, you know what I'm saying? I was just different. I wasn't on that no more. I think the last time I was on that, I think I got into the beef with Chilla and shit. And then I was just kind of, I just was like, you know what, I am going to chill. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, even whether the fans hate me or not, the ones that hate me, the ones that love me, the ones that think I'm okay, the ones that casually just watch battles every once in a while, they might turn mine on. At the end of the day, they is watching my footage. They getting me the views. They the ones that help me getting paid. You know what I'm saying? You can hate me all you want. All of them watch my battles. You know what I'm saying? Most of the niggas that hate me the most are the ones, they watch my battles more than the niggas that love me, just so they can analyze my shit and try to figure out ways to say I'm whack or whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So, once I learned that, it's different. You have to really, really get crazy with me to get on that point. I remember the other day, though, I was on some funny shit in the group, and I was being a dumbass, and I was wigging on niggas. I remember that day, but that was just me being stupid. Don't pay me no attention when I be on that.
Nah, I do it too. You know that. Hey, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Chilla Jones, number one, is Chilla Jones ducking you? And two, B Magic, are you gonna battle him on street status?
All right, the Chilla Jones thing.
Is he ducking you?
I think Chilla Jones' problem is, and I think it was a lot of the dudes. And you know what I'm saying? I've been thought this, but you know, I have more fun just saying they ducking me. But to be honest with you, I think they just wish it was like the old days, man. The old days, niggas didn't have to have an excuse not to battle me. All they had to do was say, I don't want to battle Born, and the fans was all with it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm cooking, getting crazy battles, dope bars, all that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, okay, why don't you want to battle Newborn? Okay, fine, I understand back then, you know, he was black, blah, blah, blah. What is it now? And they don't have no excuse. No, there's no reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just really don't want to battle me. You know what I'm saying? It happens. I feel like that about niggas sometimes. I just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? But with that being said, it's just like,
well, why? Like, what would really make you not want to battle somebody who has a name, has a buzz, has a fan base? Why wouldn't you want? I could see a random nobody nigga, but why would you not want to battle somebody? You're nobody. He's gonna know.
Exactly. I think it's because they just wanted to be like the old days. The old days, battling me, having a classic with me, losing to me was just a terrible thing. You lose to Newborn, you are the wackest battler on earth. And you know what I'm saying? And that made it easy for dudes just to not battle me. Because in the circle, in the actual circle, niggas know I'm nice. You know what I mean? Behind the scenes, the Rexes, all of them niggas will tell you I'm fire. But that's behind the scenes. So they know what time it is. But when they get on camera, they get on the internet, the social sites, whatever, and they'll say shit like, oh, he's whack, blah, blah, blah. And the fans back then used to eat that shit up. You know what I mean? I just recently watched Hitman try to say I was whack, and they was cooking him. Born to kill you, ball for bot. Yo, that never has happened.
I remember that.
Yeah, yo, that never happened. After that, Hitman just stopped mentioning me. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. JC used to always, every time somebody asked him about, why would I battle? Why would I? Now JC just ignores it because he knows there's no excuse. He just ignores it. Somebody types us in the same thing or mention us, he just ignores the whole post, don't say nothing. Because he knows that it just looks stupid. You're going to get on there and say what? Then he did that blog with Chris and Bobby talking about, I don't want to battle you because you say I'm going to kill you. What? That shit sounded so stupid to me. Like, I literally don't want to battle this nigga no more just because that was the stupidest shit I ever heard, man. Just say you don't want to battle because you don't want to lose or you don't want to have a classic. I'd rather you say that than say, I don't want to battle him because he rubbed me the wrong way because every time I see him say he's going to kill me. Oh, my God. What has the game turned into? This shit is like Martha Stewart battling or some shit. Niggas just want to be friends, cook each other cakes. Get these niggas the fuck out of here with that stupid. Then Chilla tried to say it. They roasted him. He tried to do that shit. They roasted him, and then he had to hop on Angry Fan and say he going to do the battle now. Come on, man.
I mean, it is. Hey.
Come on, son.
Hey. We made him. Fuck that shit. We made him. We want to stay on this shit. We made him. Fuck that.
Come on. You know, but you want me to be real, though? I'm going to keep it real. I actually want to battle Rum Nitty more than I want to battle Chilla or JC. I don't even care about that battle no more. But Chilla,
yo, Rum Nitty's a different type of nigga, bro.
Rum Nitty that's the nigga right now that I want to battle Rum Nitty more than I want to battle Magic. Yeah, that. Look, I'm the type of nigga I want to battle the niggas that's fire. niggas were saying Xcel was the future. That's why I wanted to battle Xcel. These other niggas, they be trying to battle the bum niggas and shit. I want to battle the nice. I want to battle the niggas that niggas think is the next up or the best niggas. Those are the niggas I want to kill. I wanted to kill JC at the time because they thought JC was the future. You know what I mean? Now we see he's not, so it don't really matter to me. Chilla, I wanted to battle Chilla because niggas just swore he's the #1 pen game in the world. You know what I mean? My man Bully just got him out of there. I don't even care about that no more. Rum Nitty right now, he's looking like that nigga. And I want to get that nigga the fuck out of there, man. Set it up, man. Set it up. Born versus Rum Nitty. Set it up, baby.
Boy.
And Rum Nitty threw a shot at me, too. You know I had a ball for him, though, in my battle with Xcel, though. You know I had a ball for him. And I had to give him something real quick. Let him hold a little shot real quick, you know what I'm saying?
The Ozzy Osbourne ball was tough, too.
It was fire. Wait till you hear mine. Mine was hard, too. I had a dope one for him. But, yo, you want to know something crazy, though? You know what I'm saying? After my battle with Xcel, you know what I'm saying? I actually, my man Beasley hit me up and shit. And it might go down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Beasley hit me up. You know what I mean? I ain't heard from Beasley in a while. You know, Beasley only fuck with me when I'm cooking and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're a you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I ain't mad at it, though. I ain't mad at it. Niggas, I'll put it this way. I took it as maybe they just want to see how consistent I'll be before they bring me back. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but if they do set it up, I'll definitely do the battle.
That's absolutely what it is. You got to call it what it is, definitely.
Yo, so you and B Magic is on Street Style?
Oh, okay. Okay. That battle, I don't know yet. It's from what O is saying. Shout outs to O. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with O. Been trying to get me out there for years now. You know what I'm saying? From what O says, O is trying to make it happen. He says he's gonna make it happen. I asked him. I said, "Is it going down?" He said, "It's going down." You know what I mean? I'm going to take his word for it. You know what I'm saying? Magic is his man's. You know, that street status is where Magic came from. So I'm going to assume that it's going to go down. You know what I mean? If it do, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to be ready for it. It's going to be a dope battle. You know what I'm saying? Magic better not come with that shit he been doing lately. He's going to get fucking killed. You know what I mean? Other than that, yeah, I'm going to say it's going down. I'm going to say yes, it's going down. Just off the strength that O told me it's going down. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go off the strength of O. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say yes. Okay. I'm definitely gonna say yes.
At this point, do you feel like you're just that maybe one, possibly two bigger names away from I'm finally at where I've been wanting to be all this time, and the most public will finally acknowledge, like, okay, he's that nigga?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I don't think I'll ever be in a spot where niggas would completely just fuck with me. I don't think I'm gonna ever be there. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm always gonna be like with Young Cannon, like Young Cannon.
Yo, but it's performance. It's performance. A lot of niggas say that you don't. It's not the bars at all. It's performance. So yo, you know what it is? When you hit that stage now, performance matters so much now because you got new fans who want to be entertained also, like Dot. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I'm going to keep it funky with you, Dot. I wasn't a big fan of Dot. You know, I used to be talking my shit about Dot. But first of all, Dot is a cool... Dot is exactly how he battles. This nigga reaches... He reaches in real life like this is him. And... like, that nigga is crazy as hell. He raps and talk. He's not... Like, when I first saw that, I thought he was faking. That's really him. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he was electrifying, son. He's electrifying, B. Matter of fact, him in Danger, I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I stepped on my performance. Wait till y'all see my performance against Xcel. You know, I perform. Niggas actually be sleeping on my performance recently. You know what I'm saying? I move around the stage. You know what I'm saying? I move now. It's not the same performance. I actually stepped on my performance a lot against Xcel. I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's gonna be very crazy. You know what I mean? But I don't think I'm gonna ever be that main nigga like a Clips or one of them DNA. But I think I'll tell you what. No offense to Cannon, but I'm gonna be bigger than Young Cannon. People seem to like me more than Young Cannon for whatever reason. Young Cannon fire though. But I don't know. But I will say But I'll say that, you know what I'm saying. But I think I wanna, when I'm done, I want niggas to consider me a legend too, and not a legend because of, you know, not a legend like how Clips is gonna be considered a legend or Lux or DNA, but a legend because, you know, and I've said this on multiple interviews, just where I came from. You know what I'm saying? There's no battle rapper out right now besides me that really came from the bottom of the barrel. You know what I mean? Okay. You know what I'm saying? No battle rapper could say that. You know what I'm saying? I literally was considered the wackest. Like, it hurts me to say that. They really thought I said I was the wackest battle rapper on earth. I remember when niggas used to say stuff like, yo, who's your top 5 wackest niggas? I was on everybody's list. You know what I mean? Yes. Everybody. The list would be different, but I was on every list. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and to go from that to now niggas are saying I'm top 5 pin. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got, I'm not the underdog in battles like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So if I get a couple of dope battles under my belt, big names or whoever you want to call these niggas, top tiers, super top, whoever you want to call these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I want niggas to be like, yo, Born is a legend because of what he did and how he did a whole, you know what I'm saying, 180. His career did a 180, you know what I mean?
It would be the biggest comeback story of all time because, like you said, the stigma and just how you were viewed, I mean, was insane to now, like you said, your pen is so respected. So, I mean, if you get to the level where niggas go, yo, who would you want to see so-and-so battle, and your name comes up more and more, that's a Rocky story right there. That's a super comeback.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. You know what I mean? And I love it, though. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to quit. So I wanted to quit a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I felt I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? I stayed with it. You know what I'm saying? There was times I was like, yo, this shit, I'm never gonna get out this hole. You know what I mean? I swear to God, like, you know what I'm saying? But I stayed with this shit because I love it. You know what I mean? I love the culture. I love the fact that I'm part of the culture. You know what I mean? I'm a fan. I love being a battle rapper. So I just stuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Just revamped. I took a year off because right before I did the Dirt battle, the Super Writer battle, and all that, I ain't battled in a year. You know what I mean? I was just in the cave, like I was in the back cave working. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I was in the back cave working. Came back out with a whole new style.
Fuck that. Newborn versus Trez.
I'll do it. Trez nice. Actually, I wanted Trez part of my squad. That nigga fire. You know what I'm saying? I want Trez down. So that nigga, right now, I'm going to keep it funky with you. It's only like really 5 really, really good punches. The other niggas, they punch, but they not punches. You know what I mean? And the niggas that I'm talking about is Tyler Law, Rum Nitty, Magic, and Trez. And I'm going to put Trez up there, son. Trez up there. Trez, right now, Trez a better punching than Heartless right now. And you know, to me, Heartless was the GOAT. You know what I mean? And Trez a better puncher than Heartless right now. You know what I mean? So, Trez that nigga, man. I fuck with that nigga. That nigga spit some shit for me over the phone for his upcoming battle he got, and that shit was just out of this world. Crazy. Man. Crazy.
That's a bit.
So you ever think you'll get to the point?
Last question before I let you go. Let's get to the next caller. Who's your toughest opponent?
Who's my next opponent?
Toughest.
Oh, my toughest opponent that I had so far. I'm gonna go with the new in the new era because I'm gonna keep funky with you. Cannon and Calico, they wasn't tough opponents. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But my toughest opponent in a battle where I really felt like I was really had a chance I might get killed. Listening to their material, it's still Danger Zone to me, man.
Danger Zone?
Yo, them bars Danger Zone gave me was so crazy. To me, that was the best Danger Zone until he battled Lotta Zay. Until the Lotta Zay Danger Zone. The Lotta Zay Danger Zone was wild. But the Danger Zone I battled was so crazy, son. That nigga was crazy. I was like, yo, nobody ever dumped bars on me like that until then. You know, Super Writer had some shit. Even Bricks had some shit, but it wasn't, I didn't feel, when I was battling Bricks, I just felt like I had the battle in the bag. I never felt like that against Danger. Every time he wigged, I wigged, he wigged again. It was just crazy. Like, I'm mad that shit didn't have an extra third round. That honestly, you know what I mean? So to me, those are the best bars. He was the hardest nigga I battled, and those are the best bars that ever spit against me so far.
When you in that moment, does it amp you up like, oh, I'm gonna up the performance, I remember everything, or does it stumble you when the nigga's cooking like, oh shit, I can't remember the line after this line? What does it do to you mentally in the moment?
Well, back in the days, and I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Not even the Calico battle. That was the first time that I've been in front of niggas that was going off, but that was the first time that I was rattled because of how crazy the crowd was getting for a nigga. You know what I mean? Like they was getting. That never happened to me before. Had me drinking a water bottle with the cap still on. I was fucked up. You know what I mean? I'm a real nigga. Calico, the crowd reaction Calico was getting in that first round fucked me up for the rest of the battle. You know what I mean? So I turned up in the third. Now, you know what I'm saying? When Danger Zone was getting so crazy, the crowd was going so crazy for this man in that first round. It just made me. I was just like, because I'm gonna keep it funky. I think if I would have went first, because we battled mad late. We battled late that night. And I swear, I think if I would have went first, he would have got crazy with me because I probably wouldn't have performed like I wouldn't have performed my shit like I did going second. You know what I'm saying? I'm really glad I went second because I wouldn't have performed it and then it would have looked crazier because he would have did all that performance shit and got crazy with me. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? That now I love it though. I love this in the crowd because now I want to shut the crowd up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's different now. That shit get me amped. It make me perform more crazier. It's just different. You know, I feed off that shit. That's why I like battling out of town. Because the crowd, they gonna amp their man up every time. No matter if he could be spitting the wackest shit on earth. They gonna go crazy for this nigga. And then I'm gonna make him look stupid. You know what I mean? I just love it. You know what I mean? So I can't wait. I've been practicing my performance. I learned how to deliver my punches just right. I can't wait till I actually do get back on the big stage. Because I'm gonna surprise everybody. You know what I mean? They always say, oh, you only meant for the small room, which is cool. I love the small room, and I'd rather do small room battles. You know what I mean? But I do want to get back on that stage just to show niggas that I'm different. It's different now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Can a person that's so bar heavy, not me like yourself, beat clips with so much charisma and personality on a big stage? Is it possible? Will the fans let you win?
Yeah, I think so. Magic won. The fans gave Magic the battle. Magic wasn't half as much charisma. Magic just raps. You know what I mean? Magic is when niggas try to say pump bar niggas can't win on the big stage and all that, Magic is the prototype. I be like, well, what about Magic? That nigga don't dance around. He don't jump around. He barely got a slogan. You know what I mean? He just punches and just raps. You know what I mean? That's all he does. You know what I'm saying? And they go crazy. If he could do it, we all can do it. You feel me? Because I'm going to keep it funky with you. Most of us have more performance than Magic does. You know what I mean? I think that you know what I'm saying? If Magic could do it, we could do it, man. It could be done, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I know I'll be talking shit about Magic. You know, I talk shit about everybody because, I want to kill everybody. But I know when to show props. You know what I mean? Niggas think I don't show love. I show love. Magic is the first bar-heavy nigga to get on the stage and rock out. You know what I mean? Rock the crowd out without having to have no performance or nothing. And I respect that shit. You know what I mean? I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
But yo, we appreciate you calling in. I hate to cut you off. You have another guest and shit. I don't mean to do you like that.
No. I was done. Yo, thanks for having me on. You know what I'm saying? Tell Danny I said, you know what I'm saying? Whenever.
Born.
Huh?
You knew me before Angry Fan. You feel me? You know, nigga. You family. You can come up here, bro. We talk shit all the time to each other, nigga. You know.
Yeah. Yo, me and this nigga used to go back and forth for real. He used to write shit like, I think Born is better than Lotta Zay, back when this nigga really thought Lotta Zay was the future. I remember them days, man.
So yo, my nigga, you just come up here because I used to get you, nigga. You whenever your cats need to come on the show, my nigga, holler at me. I got you, bro.
All right, scream at me. I'm with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for hitting me up, letting me come on and talk my shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I come on this, we always got some positive, good shit to talk about, man. I definitely enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, YTG, you know what I'm saying? Bronx, BX, all day. That's it, man. That's what time it is.
Be safe, my nigga.
Yeah, you already know. One.
No doubt.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.